Welcome back, Super Nerd Friends. It is Monday, which means it is my day again. You'll notice a change of scenery here. That is because my parents are asleep, so we have to be quiet. But yeah, it's past 9, so my parents are in bed because they're extremely early sleepers. And so I'm in the family room on our nice red wall. So we just got done with our chat, which was difficult. I'm so sorry, Haley, that your internet on your phone wasn't working, because we really wanted to talk to you. Becky and I didn't talk for too long after you left, because she needs to go do her paper and everything, so that she can watch Supernatural with Joanna. But yeah, we missed you. Although it was fun, it was a good experiment. Google Plus actually works pretty well. I'm not sure if I like it any more than Facebook. It seems pretty much the same to me, except for a billion less people use it. So I love my Mac, and you guys know that. Like, it's fantastic, and you know, it's really nice that I can edit, and it's so quick to do what I want it to do and easy to use. It's beautiful. The only problem with my Mac is that you can't play games on it, really. You know, like, that's what everyone says complaining about it. And that doesn't really bother me that much because there's only like one game I want to play, and that's The Sims. So I want to play Sims 2 on here because Sims 3 is not very fun, and it has been a challenge. I tried to get The Sims 2 for the Mac and it did not work because of OS X Lion, and so I am trying to put an emulator on my computer for Windows. And I've been doing that today while Joshua was over, my little tech buddy, trying to help me out. I got a little progress on it, but not a whole lot. So I'll let you know how that goes. I really want to play that game. I don't know why, but like Sims, I just really want to play Sims to the point that I would buy an old computer that could run it for a decent amount of money, because my mom won't let me put it on the computer she uses, even though she never uses it. She only uses it to update her iPad because, I don't know, she's like, well, iPads can do basically everything computers can do. So whenever she's on the computer, it's always weird because you're like, Mom, you're on a computer, not your iPad. But she won't let me put Sims on it because she's like, no, that'll slow it down. She thinks it like ruins the computers, and I'm like, the game doesn't do anything to the computer besides slow it down, which is what she said. But you know, you see my hair is curly, and yeah, getting fairly long. I mean, it's not the really tight spirals like it used to be. It's a bit wavy now, which might be the shampoo, but I think it's because of just length. So that's nice. That my curls are starting to come downward instead of outward. I actually think it looks pretty cute right now. I'm not even mad that my hair isn't straight for my video. It is much, much lighter, if you couldn't tell, than when I first got it dyed, or it has been the last week or so, because I've been heavily washing it out, like I told you guys, because I'm going to dye it with henna, the natural red dye, which hopefully will turn out great. My mom is kind of tentative about it just because she's never done it before, and I asked her for help to put it in because it's hard to do yourself. And yeah, and my dad is concerned because he thinks that any of these like at-home hair things are a bad idea. But he also doesn't color his hair and doesn't really do much with it at all. So I don't know. I don't think, I think if I didn't have all of the knowledge of henna that I do now from all the reading that I've done and like the testimonials of so many people and everything, that I would be concerned about it, but I'm not. So yeah, it'll just, the only thing I'm concerned about is it being too dark, because henna makes your hair darker but it won't get lighter, and there's no way to put bleach over it without your hair falling out. So hopefully this won't be too dark. I actually kind of like this color right now, this kind of strawberry blondishness I got going on. Danny saw my hair the other day when he was at church, and he said it looked peach, which I was like, it did look a bit pink, but it wasn't peach by any stretch of the imagination. And other guys said they liked my hair that way, so I was like, ha. But it was pretty funny just because I waved to him, and he didn't seem to realize it was me, even though he dated me for a whole year. And then he kind of looked and then went, so that was funny. I also saw him at the store today, and he was not able to tell me where the lemon juice was. As I was explaining, that the lemon juice was not with the baking, and it wasn't with juices or anything that made sense. It was in the Mexican and Asian food aisle, which I don't understand, because lemon juice is for everyone. And the only reason I could assert that it was there was because it's imported from Italy. And I was like, oh, then we should put all imported foods there, which will be almost all of our fruits. So I did read some of Diamond Age. When I say some, I mean like a couple pages, because I don't know, it's hard to read, like I said, and like Kaylee's talked about, this setting is a bit intense, focused, that I don't really care about the book, like, because I don't care about the people, and, you know, but I'm not deep into it enough that anything's happened, and it is for our book group, so I will stick with it. Becky, I'm glad that you like it, that you're enjoying it. And like I said to Becky, I don't think Kaylee heard this, but it gives us a lot to talk about when we don't like books, even more perhaps than when we do like them. So there will be plenty of discussion available. I am interested in imagining so many things being made of diamond. Like, that's kind of cool, because it's such a rare substance, and I think of how beautiful those things would be, that it kind of disappoints me that these people don't seem to recognize how amazing that kind of would be. It interests me that they still did the waltz and the electric slide, since by then, I don't know what year this is supposed to be in, or is it in our years? I have no idea, but it seems future enough that I'm surprised the waltz still exists, although I'm surprised the waltz still exists today. So yeah, I don't know, it's probably a different version or something. The electric slide I thought was funny to throw in there with the waltz, because I don't know, you just think of the waltz being classic and the electric slide being 80s, but I guess 80s would be classic to them too. I think a lot of reason that this book is not extremely relatable and not grabbing my attention is because it isn't in first person. But not only that, it's just a lot of tell and not a lot of show. I was talking to Becky about this a little bit, but there is a way in writing that you can explain to people what the setting looks like, and everything, without saying this is what the setting looks like. You tell it through characters' eyes, through what they see and their experiences, and that makes it a lot more relatable, a lot more interesting, and more important, you know, just in general, that the person you're listening to, even if you don't like them, like I said, they don't have to be likable, but the person that you're listening to, that you are interested in, at least in some way, and that you are trusting them in some way to explain what's going on in their lives to you. And that's really important, I think, in a novel, for you to feel connected to it. And I agree that we wouldn't feel connected to Middle-earth at all if Frodo wasn't easy to connect to, or any of the other characters for that book. They're fantastically relatable. But yeah, I think there has to be a foundation of good characters, and I know I'm not very deep into it, but you know, if it weren't for our book group, I would have already put the book down long before now. Probably after reading the first page or two, I've been like, no, this book's boring. Or maybe I would have gone to the middle and seen if it got better, different, or something, but no, there definitely needs to be a catch at the beginning, like, oh, this is interesting, this could go somewhere, I need to see this through, and this book didn't have it for me. So yeah, sorry, Becky, that neither of us are really enjoying it, but, you know, that's okay. We'll still talk, and we'll still learn, and it'll be great. I don't have a lot else to say this video, and it's gotten much quieter because the dryer turned off, or washer, or whatever it was. So I'm probably gonna go because my parents are gonna get mad if I'm loud, and they have really sensitive hearing. But I love you guys. I miss you lots and lots, like I always say, but I really do. It was nice seeing you, despite me feeling that video chat is awkward. And I can't wait to see you guys in person sometime again and just to talk to you again. You're awesome, and I'm excited to see your videos as always. And yeah, bye.